Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a special Friday edition of Stories of Music. This week we'll be talking about movie soundtracks. Now, movies have had accompanying music with them for probably over 100 years, but when most people think about soundtracks, what they think of is pop songs accompanying the scenes playing in the background. This is actually a relatively recent phenomenon. 100 years ago, in the 1920s, soundtracks would take a slightly unusual form. They would be sheet music that would be sent to the movie theaters to be played live on a piano, and they served a very unexpected function. They were mostly to muffle out the loud sounds from the movie projectors themselves, as well as the sound coming from the outside of the theater from other theaters, since there was no sound baffling technology at the time. Fast forward to the 30s and 40s, movies and musicals, the line between them started to get gray and blur a little bit, so often soundtracks took the form of actual recordings of the movies themselves and the songs that the performers in those movies would be doing in character to drive the story forward. When you go into the 60s, you start to see things like the movie themes, where you would have a pop song sung by somebody not otherwise involved in the movie itself, and then instrumental music for the rest of the movie after that. A great example of that, of course, would be all the Bond films. It wasn't until the mid to late 70s with movies like American Graffiti that you actually saw pop songs used, not performed by the people in the movie, of course, as accompanying the movie itself. Now, even today, some movies will still use purely instrumental scores in the story, and the great example of that, of course, is the Star Wars saga. What's your favorite movie soundtrack? Let us know in the Facebook comments, and we'll see if we can find it for you. Thanks for joining us for this week's Stories of Music. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.